Ahoy, everyone! That is Czech for hello, and welcome one and all to the Forest of Memories. We are back once again with more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There's much to be done. There's an ad that's about to start, so don't worry, you won't miss much. I'm going to go ahead and get into the game, and I'll see you guys when you get back from the ad. But yeah, ahoy, which means, like I said, hello. That's A-H-O-J. I'm going to learn Czech by the time we're done here. Pick up from here. This is going to be fun. Got my water. All right. I am ready. I hope. I had to catch a customer about to fall in the... Wait, how did a customer almost fall on the store floor, Bo and Tara? You know, I don't think I want to know.
Wahoo. Wahoo.
Hey, Jared, thank you for the sub. Whoop, wait, what's going on? That was weird. That was odd. That was very odd. Oh well. All right. Well, here we are. Gonna wait for the game to kind of load itself up because it does take a minute. All right. So we are here, and we've been tasked to. We've got some tasks to do. Not only do we have to find the book that the miller was looking for, it's out here somewhere. We also have to deal with Kanker, who's a rogue bandit, and then we also need to deal with the Demons of Trotsky problem. So, start talking to people.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I agree. Now, as we've already talked about, the reason people are having headaches...
Good to see you. God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
As we've already established, the reason everything's going on here is because Trotsky Castle was built on top of a volcano. So these people are literally suffering from what's basically akin to sulfur, to natural gas and sulfur inhalation. They're seeing things and they're going mad. So we're gonna go around and talk to some people. Possibly try to figure out why this is well, okay, we know why it's happening. They built the castle on top of a volcano.
Excuse me.
But we do need to help them. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound good, Bo and Tara. Someone's upstairs, okay. Place isn't that tough to navigate, but I have a feeling it's gonna get worse.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. Oh, I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from.
What?
That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
That is...
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star. A pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I'll...
If I were you, I'd do it during the night.
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Take care then.
Like, okay. Don't argue with the people. It's the weird Middle Ages. People buy into all kinds of stuff. I was about to say people were stupid back then. But then again, we have people today who are just as, if not even more stupid. So,
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Greetings to you.
yeah, I thought you'd have something I could talk to you about, but I guess not. Right, well, we're gonna have to find out how to make that water first. Let's see. Find the fireplaces and sprinkle them with the water I was given, which I was, so... Where's that fireplace? Surely there's... Oh. Well, it's not lit, so that one doesn't matter.
I apologize.
May God give you health, sir.
Mr. Chamberlain, I'm gonna need you to move your, your ulcered ass out of the way. Thank you. All right.
What is it?
Bring me some wine.
Aye, right away.
A little more here.
Oh, by the way, I'm sure y'all all know this. This is not how that works. Sprinkling water is not going to stop the smell and the gases from driving people crazy. They'd have to plug up they'd have to plug up everything, which that's not going to
I
happen.
should do it.
What was that shrieking?
And yes, science was kind of ignored too, but still. Nope. Now I definitely kind of feel like an animal because I'm opening these doors and not shutting them. Meanwhile, these guys open and close the doors everywhere they go.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
I know for a fact I could not live in this time period because for me, I bathe every day and these people don't. Like, oh God, I couldn't do that. I like showers, not just for bathing, but also because showers feel good. So being told that no, none of that, and also getting hot water is difficult. So no thanks, I'm good. Also, yeah, that's actually how toilets were. They were literally just, either they had a sluice thing that went down. Well, it's funny you play that sound effect. There have been people who have died on the toilet in castles, and historically there was a castle that was under siege. The siege finally succeeded because some knights climbed up the sewer chute and actually got into the castle that way. Nasty, but it worked. Oops, not here. Gotta find all those fireplaces. There's one.
They won't be getting past this.
Well, yeah, people did still bathe, but not often. Like, and usually, like, people could bathe, but remember, bathhouses were more like places of prostitution back then. Well, actually, they were places of prostitution. Also, I wonder if can I pick this? Ah, my hands are too shaky. Don't know what's in there, but it's probably cool, but I can't get it right now. My hands are just too shaky. I'm not good enough yet, but I'll be back. Oh, yeah, this is the alchemy table. It doesn't count. Is there one in here? No. I have a potion that'll help me with lockpicking. Hang on. Yes. Let's close this. What have we got in here? Ah, it's all garbage. And remember, it's just like Skyrim. If you peek, but don't take anything, you're fine. Fireplace? Fireplace.
They won't be getting past this.
And yes, Foxboy is correct. Depending on where you were in parts of Europe, you would bathe more often than not. In fact, that's why a small town in was it Poland, I think, actually survived the Black Plague untouched because the people bathed regularly. So they didn't have fleas didn't have fleas or rats to worry about because they were clean. So they didn't get touched by the Black Plague.
That should do it.
And there's a lot of nice stuff around here. What time is it? Noon? Okay, we've got some time. Come on. Nope. Man, where's all the interesting stuff? Okay, this is someone's personal room. Of course there's not going to be anything interesting in here. Let's go check that chest I missed earlier. Or rather, I didn't miss it, I just couldn't get it open. Speaking of. Nah. Nothing of value in there. This way, and then... Oh no, the Fox Potion just boosts all your XP gain. All your skills and everything. Get it? Like, clever like a fox? Har har, har har. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got it. Ooh, I want that. Alright, so now we're gonna read that real quick. It might be one of those... Yeah, I want to read it and then put it away. Actually, let's wait. We need to read it somewhere privately. Because if they catch me and they're looking at it, they'll know I stole it. So the best thing to do is just find somewhere to sit down, read the book, and then drop it somewhere. Speaking of which, this works. Book read.
So much dust.
And now... Oops. There we go. Look, there's modding support for this game now, Jared. I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone that adds a mod to turn characters into furries. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me get my speech skill up. See, let's go with... You can sell... let's go with Artisan. Also think I had one other thing that unlocked. One other skill. Oh yeah, my stealth. Let's see. Let's go with ordinary man, so people won't be too suspicious of us. And then the thievery. Let's see. Let's go with Toolmaster. Nice. All right, now we just got to report to the Chamberlain. The job's done.
The chamber...
The last but they're leaving.
Don't...
That's how...
All right.
They're coming.
Manietta told me the demons are
My God. And I was...
Let me guess.
Of course. You have to be careful to spend...
I'll take... I hope...
And one but most... Take care, my friend.
Oh, so we gotta go... Oh, so they're on the other side of the castle too, huh? Okay. Great. See, this is why, like... Okay. I've told y'all before that I'm a man of God. I am. And by that logic, I also believe in demons. To an extent. Do I believe in, like, little red demons running around haunting people? No. Do I believe in spirits that can control people and make them do horrible things or influence their more cruel behaviors? Oh, absolutely. That said, this is getting silly. Go sprinkle the fireplaces here. Now go sprinkle the fireplaces there. Like, good grief. So there's no build per se. You have different sets of stuff you can wear for different situations. I'm currently wearing my speech build so I can talk to people. Let's see, also, I'm on the wrong side of the castle. Ugh.
Careful!
You're in my way! Why are okay, I was about to say, why are the steps so narrow? And I know why, actually. The steps are narrow because if the castle was to get attacked, you want the stairways to be narrow so your enemy can only come up one at a time. That's why everything was designed to be so cramped. No, I don't always use the crossbow. I actually don't like using the crossbow. This is the storeroom. Yeah, this is the maiden side of the castle, so let's start sprinkling water.
Don't show yourself here again.
Oops, sorry.
You're not permitted to be here.
I apologize.
I surrender!
Sorry.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and...
Okay, I apologize.
All right,
Now show me what you've got.
All right.
All right, then. In that case...
Thank you. Note to self, be careful.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
Aye, of course.
Fireplaces. Oh, this is the armory.
This
This is an order!
Alright, I'll use the crossbow. Why am I even allowed in here? Oh, this is the armory. Why am I allowed in here? I got anything good in here? Not really. A lot of this stuff yeah, you can get anywhere. And of course, this is the armory. This is where, like, all the normal guards are going to keep their stuff. They're not going to have anything rare in here. Fun fact, by the way, these are used to push halberds, and these weapons are used to push ladders off walls. Alright, well. Let's see. Checked over here. Maybe back this way? No. Well, let's try to find the other fireplaces then. This way. There's one. Just gonna douse some water over here.
I'm doing this right.
Yeah, let me know how it turns out, Jared. It sounds good. There's another one.
That should do it.
Do you need something, Henry?
Greetings, sir.
Apologies, I'm just going around banishing the demons. I can't believe I just walked into von Bergau's office. Henry, what the hell are you doing in here? Sorry, sir, just banishing the demons.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
Fireplace? Infirmary. Fireplace? Yes. Oop, nope. This is... Well, no. Here we go.
Don't show yourself here again.
Alright, one more to go. There we go.
That should do it.
Have someone's personal bath here, by the way. Alright, that takes care of that. So...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's cool. Don't be so smart-ass about it. Alright, so now... Is that all of them? No, we need to loop back around now. Let's get outside. And straight ahead. No, I guess they didn't believe in privacy at the time. Or maybe they did. Who knows? The sparring yard right here. Hans?
So we can get going.
Hans, I'm busy right now. Be patient. Oops. Can't be in here. Private area. Nope.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or was he just messing with me?
Probably a little of both. Anyway, let's spar real quick.
Do you have a moment?
Ask away.
You must have been honored when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard. How did you meet?
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in Prague's royal castle, where von Bergau was a frequent guest.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so I was invited to a splendid banquet. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his castle. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to build a truly mighty fortress.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer?
A real one.
I want to have a real fight, with real weapons.
How many opponents do you want?
Yeah, it's correct. It says 65 on my end. Why? Anyway, we'll fight 2 opponents.
Well, at least 2, so it's not too easy.
All right, let's get started.
Fuck that!
No, you don't.
Fuck yourself.
Fucking hell!
Do it! You're no match for us. I'm out.
Yeah, I would hope so after that.
Too slow!
Who are you calling slow? Your helmet's looking a bit dented, bud. Got him.
Enough. I've had enough. You are really good.
What?
Thanks.
Do you speak up? Why are y'all whispering?
Let's wrap it up for today.
Okay. Alright, now I need to go kick that blacksmith's ass for lying to me.
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realized as soon as you left.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right then. I'll take a look.
You must really think I'm stupid. Actually, he probably does think I'm stupid.
That's one sharp blade.
Alright, let's go look for this strange thing. And if he's lying to me, I'll drop a quick save. We'll shoot him with a crossbow bolt, and then we'll, and then we'll reload. Guarantee you he's just dicking around with me. Whoop.
Another privy.
Now, okay, yeah, you're fucking with me now. I think I need to teach an asshole a lesson. At the end of the day, you may be a citizen of this castle, but you're also a blacksmith, and I'm armed. Where do you get off making fun of me?
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumors are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
Where the hell are these demons? Tell me.
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower.
I swear, if this is another shitter...
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the security.
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer to.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Third time's a charm.
If he's lying to me, I'm gonna come back with my armor on and with a weapon drawn. Fuck the guards. I'll take them too. No one makes a fool out of me. Especially when I'm trying to do a serious job. Yep. Alright.
Of course. Another privy. That's enough of that.
Oh, yes. That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
I'm always glad to see... Excuse me.
That's enough of that, I think. I've had alls I can stands, and I can't stands no more. Okay, I've had my fun. There we go. Sorry, I feel better now. Also, apparently nobody noticed me do that. Because I had the alert signal saying that, you know, he was crying for help, but... Oh. There's no one around. Interesting. I have an idea. I have a terribly, awfully wonderful idea. Change my mind.
Blacksmith?
Let me guess. You didn't find any demons?
No.
I'm done looking for them.
There's no need to anyway. You made so much noise the demons all crawled back underground. Christ! To think, I'd find a moron who'd buy it 3 times in a row. 3 times!
So you were just wasting my time?
Not at all. Next time your belly starts rumbling, you'll know exactly where to go.
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon, and it's driving me to kick your arse.
Have you lost your sense of humor as well as your sense of smell? Try me, lad. You'll be leaving this castle on a stretcher.
Will I now?
We'll see about that. Nobody makes fun of me.
You're just a whiny, humorless little weakling. And soon enough, you'll have a busted lip. Fuck you, whoreson!
Enough! I give up!
Have you had enough?
Fuck! Alright, enough!
I hit you once, you baby! I hit him once, and now he's crying for mercy. Oh, the guards are here. I'm gonna ask that you make the right choice. Alright, just let him go.
I've got half a mind to shove your face in all 3 of those shitters, but I reckon this'll do.
Aye, I've had enough. God be with you, good sir.
Oh, they're leaving. Well, in that case... In that case... Wait. Nope, there's a dude right there. Okay. Well, I should probably finish the mission before I kill him.
Blacksmith.
Let me. There's no. You made to three.
So you were just
Not at next.
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon.
Have you try?
We'll see about.
You're and soon enough. You're mine.
Come on.
Enough!
Have you had enough?
Fuck! Alright, enough!
You know what? No, fuck you. Not a chance.
If my counting's not off, I owe you 2 more ass kickings.
Farewell, my friend.
Okay. Let's go tell the Chamberlain that we're done with the job. And then I'm going to come back and murder that blacksmith. True, it's murder most foul, but at the same time... Someone's been murdered! Yeah, you're damn right someone was murdered. Mr. Chamberlain. Oh, no, you're the scribe. Oh, yeah, H. Where is he? Well, I should probably talk to the scribe while I'm here.
I heard some interest. There's one I'd like to sound cut.
Yes, several. But why are you interested?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in.
Perhaps you know more. Well, I'll have to. And the one you're looking for caught his. He left with it, but all I remember is the author's initial. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, but he's had it borrowed for an
I'll have a talk with Nick Vard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nick Vard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nick Vard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nick Vard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nick Vard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who...
All right.
I'm surprised that Nick Vard is... Now that he's... But I'm afraid...
Let's see. Okay. Well, I'll find the book.
I'll help you.
Many thanks.
I won't keep...
Alright. Now let's go find the, Let us go find the Chamberlain and report the job done. Where is he? Oh, he's back. Oh, he's on the other side of the... He's on the other side of the castle. Door. Oh, no, that's locked. Never mind. I'll get in trouble. Fine, let me just sprint to the other side of the castle, then.
My respect.
I'm sorry.
I'll just sprint all the way to the other side of the castle. Just shove the door open.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore.
It's fine.
I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by chairman of the province, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this...
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege.
Aww.
Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble. God be with you.
Okay. So now, we need to find out what happened to the book. So the thing is, I actually know where the book is. And I know where to look for it. But before we do that, gotta do something else first. Worth it.
It was... Christ! I'm bleeding!
Wait, I didn't want this game to save. What? Oh, did I just get away with it? Did I seriously just get away with it? How to get away with murder, I guess. He's... Wasn't me. Don't look at me. Wasn't me. We're just gonna walk on. Totally wasn't me. I don't have a crossbow, so it couldn't have been me. Nope. Not me. Couldn't have been me.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the...
Oh, there he goes to investigate the body. I guarantee you that's why they're ringing the bells, because of a dead body. Yeah, I somehow got away with murder. Okay. How to get away with murder 101.
What premonition?
Alright, I know where to look for the book, but we need to go to the other gate.
At your service, sir. Careful.
Now, hopefully, no one will put two and two together and be like, "Wait a minute, that guy was messing with Henry, and now he's dead." Hopefully, no one will put two and two together. I hope. Excuse me. Now, if I recall correctly, the book is around here somewhere. Or it's around some part of the castle. Because what happened was that, apparently, if I recall correctly from what I read, the dude fell. Either he was reading it somewhere or he fell and couldn't get back out. Yes, thank you, Jarrett. Nothing of value was lost from that. Let me keep looking. I know it's on one of the outcroppings somewhere. Maybe it's over here. There she is. Come on, Pebbles. We'll ride around to the other part of the castle. Don't want to live as an untold story. All right. Yeah, there's an outcropping somewhere on the castle where the dude basically fell. And he lost the book. I'm honestly kind of surprised no one is freaking out about the dead body.
Whoa.
I mean, honestly, you'd think they would put two and two together and be like, wait a minute, we haven't had any problems since those two got here, and now the blacksmith's dead?
Whoa.
Easy, easy. Got some poppy flowers here. Aha! I was right.
You must be Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch.
Ew. And here's the book.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Well, we got it. So, now, let's take it to Crazel. Technically, we're not, we do have a mission, but we don't have to do it right now. So, let's ride. But first, actually, no, we do need to go drop this off. It's a long, long way to Ba Sing Se. Bedraggled man. I'll stop. Are you injured, sir?
Hey, you there! Please help me!
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me!
What happened, my guy?
Help me! I've been robbed! They took everything!
How about I take a look at your wounds?
You're a Sawbones?
No, but I've patched up a few people. Didn't even hurt, did it?
Well, Almost didn't hurt.
Tell me more about this robbery.
I was ambushed by a band of thugs. 4 men. They beat the shit out of me, took what they could carry, and left me in nothing but my undergarments.
Well, be thankful they didn't murder you while they were at it.
True as that may be, they took all my wares.
I'll help you, as a good Christian should. What can I do for you?
God will repay you. If you have some spare clothing, or perhaps a few groschen, I'll take what boots and hose would come in use.
I'll find you some.
Let's see. We have some few things in here he can wear.
Here. Will that do?
Oh, definitely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't have enough money to give him.
I'll give you... Oh, sacre. That's all I can spare.
Thank you so much. And God be with you.
Shame he couldn't tell me where the guys were. I could have gone and gotten his stuff back. Oh well. What can you do, right? All right, let's get riding. We're almost there. I used to have plenty of money, and then I got it all taken from me when we got arrested, or well, rather, got taken to the into the palace. Gotta wait for him to wake up. Bleh. Or do I? Wake up! Wake up! Wait, don't go to bed yet!
Good day to you.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't...
I had a peek inside. The pictures are nice, but what do you want to learn from them?
You'll find out soon enough. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
Don't even ask.
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Ah, of course. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now?
As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes.
What Bertolt? Oh, God damn it, Crazer. What's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair. You go ahead.
All right, then.
Go to the lair. In the middle of the night? Okay. All right. Whoa, whoa, easy. Easy. Giddy up. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Quick!
Alright, we're gonna take a left up here. A little past midnight, and Henry of Skalitz is riding to discover the secrets of black powder. Do you know where your children are? Yeah, it's a quarter past midnight. Do you know where your children are? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy now. Easy, girl.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself? Tell me yourself. What?
What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, hopefully I'll finally find out what the point of all this was.
Or not, until you try another dose of niter.
I wouldn't do that to him. Not today. Bonnie will start today. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like... We found 2 new partners. So, it's time we started...
Not yet. That's the fun part.
One more word, Zinek, and you'll get one on the nose.
Calm down, friend. I'm just kidding. Tell it.
This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry.
You're making weapons.
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on. Although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating. And my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be...
With all due respect, please hurry the fuck up so I can see something explode.
best for me to go soon.
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? I met him, but in the end, most of the as was mine.
So they kicked you out?
I didn't give them the pleasure. I left myself. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
What did your parents say when you returned from your studies?
My mother had already passed away. All my father said was, "I knew you'd be back." And he sent me to haul sacks of flour. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take over the mill from him. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important...
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I almost shit myself. I tell you, explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about...
I couldn't continue my...
So he...
But we just...
And we used...
By the way, the man...
Only we didn't know...
Some fella...
Feuerwerk.
We can believe...
And you...
It's a discovery that will... All it takes is...
And what will happen now?
As I said, Blackbird told never finish. But now, we'll see without...
Before we get... this book...
I want to ask all these questions to get my
Wait, not
speech up. We're skipping them, though.
What is it you...
If we...
All of us.
What is it you...
I was...
God has.
I was supposed.
I was supposed.
And I've already...
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it.
Indeed.
Last preparations are taking place before the grand revelation. Let's blow something up. We should probably stand a bit further back, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Henry, you might want to take cover. Just saying. Well, guess it didn't work. Oh, there's an ad playing. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I want to see this. I want everyone to see this, so we're gonna stop for a minute. I don't want the ad to ruin the fun. Granted, if people were watching, then they should have hit the stop button, the stop alert, so I would know, but it's okay. We'll wait. Ow. Ow. Think, think, think. Anyway, once the ad's over, we'll finally get to see if anything happens. They probably messed up the proportions, I bet. Well, I know you're watching, Jared, but other people aren't, so... Or they may not have a subscription, so, you know. It's only going to take another minute and 40, so... Alrighty. Yes, you should book it. Get back behind cover. Now, with that done... I think this is fair enough. I think we've waited long enough. Let's go blow something up.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works!
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Oh, I can't hear anything! My ears are actually ringing. That's cool.
You really led me on a golem made of dough.
Not exactly. I studied what they were. Nah.
So for the last...
I'll do what I'm going to get. That's up to you. Lewis to me, you know.
That sounds some... Now I'm even happier about the great...
The idea? Maybe it's time. But if you're still...
I know where to...
Indeed.
I'd like to learn...
Well, I can't now.
Black
Imagine.
That dog of you.
And now I'm not surprised.
I didn't.
But you said weapon.
The moment you started dealing with saltpeter.
Sacra. I told Crazel we... Anyway.
Sourdough, eh?
See? I take care then. Farewell, and take a bath, for goodness sake. You look awful.
I'd like...
Well, I can't now.
Oh, I do stink, apparently. Probably from the explosion. That or going around in the refuse pile to get the book. Well, now I don't stink anymore. Well, with that done, let's go deal with that asshole canker. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Best thing to do is go to Sameen and then head for the woods. No problem. I'm honestly surprised the barrel just exploded like that, given it wasn't tightly sealed. Because normally you need a tight seal for something to explode properly. Then again, I guess I should be thankful it didn't explode like I was thinking, because that would have thrown shrapnel everywhere. His eye, the Phantom Whistler. His eye, never fear, Simon Belmont is here to destroy evil monsters and all you hold dear. That's a throwback for anyone who's ever listened to Starbomb.
Go!
Alright, we're gonna ride to the woods, we'll hop off, and we'll go deal with Canker, who's hiding in the... What? Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Hi, Amina! Ow!
Hello, my love. Hi, everyone. Hi, Plov 1 Zaruk, Mile Zaruk, George Zaruk.
Thank you for the care package. Should be close now. Yep. Find the camp. Easier said than done. He's been ambushing wayfarers on the road from Troskovitz to Nebukov Mill. His advice was to let myself be ambushed. Let Kanker's men find me first, and then I would beat out of them where their camp is. Okay. Well, if they've been ambushing people on the road, we need to get down on the road then.
Whoa, whoa.
And we need to be dismounted, because obviously they don't have horses, so they wouldn't ambush me if I was on horseback. But if I'm just a dude traveling down the road by myself, oh yeah, they'll definitely see that as an easy opportunity. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we should just... Oh, no. We need to go further. Well, this might work. Let's just turn and start walking. Also, I should probably eat something. Nom. 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 There we go. All right, now I'm just a lone dude walking through the woods at night, alone with no horse. An easy mark, honestly.
Get over here so I can fucking cut you up. I've been... chance.
Ow.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
Ow.
I'm all yours.
We're gonna get you, you arson.
I'm getting my shit pushed in. Hang on. Minor wounds, minor wounds. Where are my potions? Oh, you can't use an item in combat? Damn it.
Show what you... What do you want?
Fuck that.
I'm all yours.
Okay. Never should have come here.
What do you want?
For the cross!
Enough! Leave me be! For the love of God Almighty, have mercy, friend.
That remains to be seen. Are you part of Cancra's band?
Me? I'm not from any band. I swear to God.
If you're not, then you're useless to me.
But, God, surely you wouldn't? Have mercy.
Again, do you know where Cancra's camp is?
I do. I do know, worthy sir.
You know, but you're not in his band.
No.
All right. So tell me, where can I find that camp?
It's here in the valley, right by the stream, under the cliffs.
How many of you are there?
In the camp? About 5.
How are you people armed?
But, sir, I'm...
Oh, come on.
Just a few.
Okay.
Is Cancra there?
I saw him there last time, sir.
That's enough.
God in heaven. Thank...
Remember when I said I was going to let you live? I lied. Remember Sully when I promised to kill you last? That's right, Matron! You did! I lied. I lied. Love how they're like, you wouldn't. You seriously, you wouldn't do that, right? You idiots jumped me and tried to murder me in cold blood. Of course I would do. Of course I would kill you back. What do you idiots have on you? Not bad. Not bad. Some of this stuff is useful. I can sell it. I'm just going to take all your money. The dude pretending to be a monk is the worst. Disgusting. I'm sure someone will come along and bury the bodies. Not my problem. My issue is I think they might have dinged up my armor, which I'm going to have to patch up. Or not. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right. That way. All right. Let's go find us a spy. Actually, this might be a good time to break out the crossbow. Make sure I've got the right bolts loaded. Yep. I see you. Oh, are they all asleep? Oh. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, he's awake. I know how to deal with him. Make sure I got my dagger. I know how to deal with people like you. And now? That's what you get for not paying attention on watch. Idiots. All right, so, yeah, we're good now. So, I have to play something for this.
Kurva!
Shouldn't have woken up. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just felt that was perfect. There we go. This idiot shouldn't have woken up. I was quiet and I still stabbed that dude, but yeah, now this guy's woken up and now he's got to die now he's got to die loud.
Jofradilla, I'm not up to this.
Where are you going? No one escapes death.
Alert! To all!
No one escapes death. Okay then. I hope y'all at least got to see that cool little thing I did with Death's Whistle. That was fun. Ooh. Bunch of stuff they've stolen from people, it looks like.
33. Look at me. Tee-hee.
Hey,
33.
thanks, Lich King.
Look at me. Tee-hee.
3 months. Thank you, buddy. Or, sorry, 33 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, I took all the valuable stuff from in here. This be a lesson for the rest of them. Not much else in here. Well, they're dead. Not like it matters. Anyway, I'm sleepy, so I'm a rest now. At least till morning. That was so worth it. That dude probably woke up, saw a guy in gleaming blood-covered armor, and just thought, fuck this, I'm out of here. Death awaits. I'm a bit over-encumbered. There you go. No longer over-encumbered. That's one of the gangs down. We still got to take care of the rest. A wine wagon.
That looks like a merchant's wagon that's been ambushed. I reckon that's Kanker's handiwork. His camp is just down there.
Well, nice job, idiots. It's a wine wagon and you smashed everything. Fat lot of good that does you. You damn fools. All right. Horse. All right. Well, let's go give the mace back to prove that we did the job. Horse! Nay. Morning, gentlemen.
Praise the Lord.
Greetings to you two.
God, this is killing me.
You're all...
I took care of Kanker.
Seriously?
Of course. Here you go.
Yeah, that's it. Kanker's best mate. Just as filthy and slimy as its owner. Here you go.
Welcome back, Biscuit.
It's not much.
Who's next?
Hold your horses, lad. Those bastards...
Fine.
God bless you, sir.
Knock down these nests. Why is it so hard to hit a bird's nest? There it is. Filthy magpies. You're supposed to have loot. Well, a lockpick is technically loot.
Come on now.
Greetings, sir.
See if we can find someone around here to take my stuff.
Greetings to you.
Good day to you.
I'd like my horse back.
As you wish, but it will take...
I'll pay. Here are your gross.
Thank you very... Now then.
Stableman is taking proper care of your horse.
All finished. Those hooves gave me up.
I'll have a look.
Just looking at all the cool things for the horses. Nothing really that's a huge boon to me.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings to you too.
All right. Quit. Hey, Lich Gang. On a 5-streak stream. Thank you. Quit. Only other person I know who quiz is a raptor. Let's see. I guess we could drop this. There. Now we're good. All right. Next destination is Tachov. Wait, is that a sparring arena? It is. Fight? Fight? Yes. Fight. 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 Oh, it's Captain Gnarly.
Whoa.
Hey. Keep my horse's name out of your mouth.
What happened? Why are you all covered in blood?
Why are you all covered in blood? Oh, you know. Had to take care of some stuff.
Can we have a fight?
What would you like?
A real fight?
All right. Will you...
I'll manage.
Let's get started. Fucking hell! I surrender. You beat me.
I'll be happy.
We can continue.
Okay. I love how they're like, oh, I'm no spring chicken. I'm pretty beat up. And then proceeds to, like, hop the fence. All right. Now then, to Tachov. So we can... Because Tachov has the blacksmith. Because you see, we could go and sell to the blacksmith in Trotsky Castle, only, we can't. So, yeah, we can't. That's all we'll say about that. And some of y'all might be thinking who weren't here, they're like, wait, Zaruk, what happened to the blacksmith in Trotsky Castle? Oh, you know, he, I was out at the firing range, you know, shooting some targets, and he stupidly wandered in front of me. Yeah, that's what happened. Well, yes, anger did win. To be fair, I was very angry that he stepped in front of my my crossbow bolts.
May God give you health, sir.
What a nice maypole. It'd be a shame.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'll say.
No.
Because it's the only one. Nobody gets the better of, even if they do. Yeah.
What's new?
I don't know, but it's all been...
What do you have?
Oh, these are in bad shape. I need to fix them. Yeah, these are in really bad shape.
I was glad to be of help to you.
Let's fix this stuff up first before we sell it to him. Recipe for lead shot gunpowder. Oh, so now we can make gunpowder. Nice. Well, if we only had a gun. Sadly, none of those are available right now. Or I'm sorry, hand cannons is what they're called right now.
Show me your wares.
Let's see. Sell him that. Sell him these hauberks I found. These half-plate legs. And that'll do.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Alright. Now, let's buy some food. Because we do need to buy some food. Grocer? Oh, over here.
My humble respect.
Show me your wares.
What, no potatoes? Oh well. Buy a little of everything so we can make some soup or something.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Let's see if we can't use the cooking setup in here to cook something. Okay, maybe not. I don't want to steal from them. I need to cook something. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Now just this.
Maybe the blacksmith's house has a kitchen I can use real quick. Nope. In here? Nope, that's their bed. I don't want to eat from their pot. I want to cook in it. I guess I have to find a campsite for that. All right. Well, might as well just ride back to the castle. We've got food, so... Now, sadly, we do have a problem. I guess. Because the blacksmith is dead, we can't buy any weapons or armor from him. Granted, because he's dead, that means everything in his chest is basically, well, free pickings.
Whoa!
Need to, Oop, hold on. Need to get used to using one-handed weapons.
Let's fight.
What would you prefer?
Nah, I don't want wood.
How many opponents do you want?
Nah, this isn't my first time.
If you say so.
Take that! I'll rip your ass open!
Stop, I'm done!
You want to try me? I'm out.
Come on, then. Shield bash.
Enough!
Wait, is that all you've got?
Don't get too cocky now. You...
Yeah, right.
Sooner or later, and I'll be the one.
No, I'm gonna be laughing for a while longer, I think. Damn, this knight sword I crafted is good. What, no snark? Nothing to say, Hans? Okay.
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
Nah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
You'd better be.
Have you done something I don't know about? Ah, I'm a saint. Attila. Oh, that's Lord von Burgau's horse. Nice name. Anyway, we're just gonna do a quick, we're gonna do a little, here's a little lesson in thievery. I'm gonna save, too. Here's a little lesson in thievery. This is going down in history. Nothing. Why did I even bother? Man, that asshole had nothing of value on him. Yeah, nothing. Really? You're a blacksmith of a castle and you got nothing. Man, lame. So nobody's gonna question the part that the blacksmith's dead. Alright.
Easy, good horse.
Course. Well,
Whoa.
let's get this show on the road. I've got a feeling we're going to be in for a fight at some point, so...
Greetings. Do you...
I'm here for some horse tack.
Christ, what kind of mess? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. So kindly take a look at him in the... Take care, sir.
Your herring? Oh, God, what's wrong with him? Are you feeding him? Like, he looks pretty bad. Are you feeding him? I can see his ribs. No, I'm good. I'll stick with my horse. Thanks.
I took a look at her.
And?
A nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat, but just having your own horse won't...
Well, I know the basics.
That's wise. The first thing is, actually, once you're mounted, he won't trot too good, and horses ain't stupid, mind. If trough where he can drink...
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good... I've prepared some decent tack for you. Mistakes don't go... You can tack him up...
Sure. Thanks.
God be with you, good sir.
All right, let's tack up. Let's see. Trying to think, is it? Oh, yeah, it's an armor. Okay, let's see. And now, make sure she looks the part. Yeah, she's good. All right, now we talk to Hans. Actually, wait.
What's that sound?
It's me. Don't relax.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Sorry.
That's a lot of blood.
Wait.
This should stop it.
Huh, didn't know he was hurt. Anyway, the reason I changed outfits is because... Here's a little lesson in thievery. Here's a little lesson in thievery. Got it. Bullshit. Nothing. I'm not taking all those weapons with me because those will just weigh me down and they're not worth much. Alright, one last place to check. Also got an achievement for picking the hardest lock. Nope, just the barracks. Nothing of value up here. Alright, well, worth a shot. Alright, Hans, you ready to go now?
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
Ugh, you baby. So, sunrise. Okay, well. Then we'll come into my room here. Make sure I got everything. Yeah, I'm good to go, I think. Huh, never knew there was anything up here. Wait, who else stays here? Oh, I see. Nothing. So also where the guards stay. Okay, well. What time is it? Alright, well, I'll have a quick meal, and then I hit the hay and sleep till sunrise. Nom. 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 Oh, God, raw horseradish. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what would be. That's probably what would happen if you ate raw horseradish. Now just let me sleep for 11 hours. Probably spend like a good 2 or 3 of that beforehand, like making sure all my stuff's ready to go. Ugh. Sun's not even up yet. That's okay.
Why don't you have a torch? You can't be out after dark.
All right, all right.
Light. You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark. What are you doing with that weapon?
I'm trying to get my torch out, sir. What's the weapon? What? I gotta look it up. What's the control for torch?
It back under your belt.
There we go.
You see? It didn't even hurt. Now, leave that weapon where it belongs.
Just started mashing buttons, and all of a sudden my sword's out. Wait, Hans? Where are you? Oh, for Pete's sake. He's still asleep. All right. Wait for his dumbass to wake up. You said sunrise! Alright, sun's up, you ninny. Are you ready?
Well, I don't think I could tolerate another day.
Aye. On the other hand, he was only doing what von Bergov told him to.
Are you telling me that von Berghoff told him that when he sees Lord Capon of Perkstein, who was attacked and robbed on his estate, he should shower him with shit and hang him?
No, I suppose not. You're right.
But that shower...
Think carefully what you want to say.
All right. You have my sympathy.
All the better for you. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Oh? Huh. Well, sorry. As adorable as I think these two are together, no. Henry's got Teresa waiting for him, so nah.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bojena, really helped us after.
Aye.
I gave her my word.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Well, not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Gotta get my horse. All right.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or
Yeah.
maybe he shits gold ingots.
Pretty sure only the Easter Bunny does that. But what do I know?
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Audentes fortuna juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
So, before I run to the restroom, I should mention, it's funny that Henry says, "Oh, you've got a long life ahead of you." Not really. The character that Hans is based off of, also named Hans, Hans of Perkstein, Hans will only live about 10 more years after this. He will die in 1419. It is 1403 or 1404, I believe, in this game. So Hans has got about, roughly around 10 to 15 years of life left. So not a long life at all, really. But what he makes out of it's his thing to handle. Anyway, I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
God! God!
Oh, come on. How is this fair? How the hell is this fair?
Go! Quick! God!
You got a fancy racing stag or racing horse, and I got a you know, a nag or a mare.
Go!
Ah, it's all right, Pebbles.
God! Go! Quick!
Whoa! Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters. Dentes Fortuna Juvat!
Fortune favors the bold. That's what that translates to, by the way.
We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did.
You kinda
but I'm not
did.
afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye. He faces the hardest tasks of all.
Yeah, keeping your dumbass alive. Like I said, Hans is based off a real guy. He will get married, I believe, either this year or next year in game. He does have a son. And then, like I said, about 10, 15 years from now, the Hussite Wars will start. He'll fight in one big battle against the Hussites, lose, and then sue for peace with them. And then he'll die a short time later. Really do feel bad for the guy. So that means if we ever get a Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, we might end up seeing Hans die, which would suck. Audentes fortuna iba.
Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
And for those of y'all wondering why I'm not fast traveling, it's because I get horsemanship by riding. So might as well ride the way. Plus, I do want to hear what Hans has to say. Beautiful. The game's just beautiful. That must be it right there. Not a bad little fortress or fort.
Turn left here.
Don't know if I'd call it a castle, though. Still, there's only one way you can attack it. You gotta go this way.
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road.
Yeah.
Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yadomir is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre.
Good luck with that.
I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna assume you're just joking about the distance, because the Holy Land and Constantinople are not the same thing. The Holy Land is like modern day Israel, where Jerusalem is. Constantinople, yes, is where like the Hagia Sophia is, one of the most important areas with the Byzantines. Are they still around by 1403? Yeah, when did Byzantium sorry, Palestine, thank you. Or Syria Palestina, as the Romans called it. I'm trying to think, when did Constantinople finally fall? I gotta look that up. Hold on. Fall of Constantinople. 1453. So 50 years from now, Constantinople will fall.
What a cheap old nag.
Can you see what I see? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or von Bergov is paying Nabok a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
You know, Hans, I was about to drop a sick burn on that guard for calling my horse ugly, but thanks for throwing off my train of thought.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us.
Hey, Sir Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it.
Can't be done.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it.
Please be patient for a while.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship. But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses.
I noticed something odd. It's probably just his way of doing things, but it is an odd thing to notice. So Yaramir didn't have a sword on him. All lords, knights especially, are supposed to have swords, but he had a mace. Well, actually, I take that back. He, maybe he's just a devoted man of God, because back in the old days, and this is actually a pretty cool fact. Back in the old days, if you were a devout man or woman and you fought and you didn't like, you were a man or woman of God and didn't like shedding the blood of your fellow Christians, you used a mace or a warhammer because, I guess crushing your enemy's skull or crushing their body is okay instead of cutting their flesh. I don't know. That's literally the reason for it, was that it didn't shed blood. Now I call bullshit on a smashing weapon not shedding blood, but what do I know? Let's see.
rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a go.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day.
Y'all just see that
I'll
dude
keep
slide?
telling him, your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
He's calling his loyal men to arms. To fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff have?
I don't know. Trotsky is so big, I couldn't guess how many men there are there.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
He will be.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified.
I accept your offer.
Then you're the right man in the...
See. Let me get my helmet on. I put my armor on. There we go.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here. We don't want to hack each other.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard.
A mace, or any old bludgeon.
Aye. I'm sure. Give me a moment.
Christ! I'm hit!
Fuck you!
Guy, come on.
Saber!
Come on. Got him.
I yield! Mercy!
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long
like
time.
him.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That, all honour to you, Henry. Here you go. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be happy if you show. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing, we'll try Pelzel in the stable. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice. I'm sorry.
Good day. Did you get in a fight? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer.
Henry. How's trade? The plate's here.
Oh, I wish. We just keep it in good nick.
Tell me about it. I've folks don't take care of things.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
Nah, what I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They better go and...
All right.
Oh, I know you did.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough. Oh, he does any work that's needed. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
I have my lord, and that's all I need.
I understand. I won't mind being a noble's retainer myself. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be. Every day I learn something new in his service.
He's got you well trained.
I've learned that it's important to be what your lord wants you to be.
Aye, that makes sense. It's good advice. And, come to think of it, I reckon it's time I got back to... See you later.
Can I, like, buy anything from you? No? Okay, well.
God bless you, sir. Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit.
That's what I'm here for.
It surely won't be all...
Don't worry, sir. Well, I've done what...
Aye.
I'm glad. We'll...
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Berghoff.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
Well, I'm not a knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Well, it's not easy to become a knight.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word.
I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me and maybe tell me something about yourself?
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for I don't have time.
Forgive me, but I don't have time for a stroll right now. Noble's business. You understand?
That's a pity. Stop by again if...
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Don't worry. You're not going to die.
You know, I'm starting to notice there's a lot of, like, gaps in the defenses around here. Like, they keep talking about how, oh, yeah, we're rebuilding everything. Okay, but, like, for how long have you been rebuilding it? A lot of problems around here that I'm looking at.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Not right now. Oh, that's nasty. Dude, just trying to get by you, man.
Tell me.
Nothing much. The days drag on, one much like another. What's worse, today I copped a shit job. Here with all the shit. But tomorrow will be better.
I know what you mean.
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye.
Good point.
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his lordship will do to them. God be with you.
Just poachers, huh? Interesting. I mean, not weird, but it is a little interesting.
If you're hungry, I left something. You're always welcome here, noble sir.
I have a sneaking suspicion. And this suspicion is not going away.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
Not a crook. Squatting.
Had a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
Something feels wrong. I'm not sure. Just something's off. I can't tell what.
Good to see ya.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Let's take a look around.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
That is a shit ton of arrows. What the hell? And bolts, too. What? Something feels wrong. Now I'm even more suspicious. Nope. Yeah, now I'm very suspicious.
Did I imagine it? Huh? Yeah, real funny.
I'm just throwing rocks. Relax. You can't see me.
Huh? I heard something.
Now, what do you have down here? Oh.
Damn it, that door's supposed to be closed.
Yeah, my suspicions are roused. There is someone in there. 2 people. All right, well, if we're going to make this work, we need to grab the guy. We need to grab him when the guards are passing. We need to knock the guy out when the guards aren't passing. Gotta be really quiet and really quick. I don't want to kill him, just want to knock him out. Let's see. Natural camouflage. Need to time this right. Does he do like a whole lap or does he go back and forth? It looks like he does a whole lap. All right, he's down for the count. for that guy to complete his rounds. Okay. Hey. Who are you people?
What do you want now? Sooner or later...
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was Lord von Bergov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those...
I swear by all that's holy, I came from Trotsky on a mission from Lord von Bergov.
Thank God. Fortune smiles on me. I'm Yaromir Nebok. You gallop back to Trotsky and tell Sir Otto that bandits have seized the fortress and are holding me captive. Tell him.
When we arrived, their leader pretended to be you and tried to deceive us.
The bastard!
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. I've never seen him before, and he didn't bother to introduce himself. His men called him Captain. But the way he behaved now... Stop.
How did they take the fort?
We don't have time for story.
Well, Lord...
Well, it was a stormy night. Somehow they managed to climb the cliff. They wiped out my guards. They took us by complete... They took... Not...
I'll tell Lord von Bergov everything.
God, but
I can't go...
For God, at least... God...
Nope. Okay, that's not good. We need to get out of here. Now. Wait till Hans's meeting is over. Shit, fuck that. Fuck that. They're looking for me now. We gotta go. Hans! 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 Damn it.
Lovely horses.
Aye. Right.
There must be more of them than men in the...
That's right. Sir Yarrow.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is not...
So there is something.
Bollocks! Why not do something? We sometimes have this...
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Cape.
Beg pardon, sir.
The horses.
All right. Well, lucky for... We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them, and a couple of our lads didn't make it. And we took their horses.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe you could help us out. And if you manage to beat our lad, you...
Appreciate it, but I'm good. We need to get out of here.
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
Come on, Hans. You gotta hurry up. We gotta get out of here. This is not good at all. I just hope I'm wrong about who this bandit is. He looks familiar, but I hope it's not who I think it is. If it is who I think it is, we are, well, we're up shit creek. With no paddle and no hope. I really hope it's not him.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
Here's the deal. They're bandits, we know that. And if that's Jan Žižka, we're in trouble. Jan Žižka is a hero, is one of the most renowned heroes of the Czech people. And if that's him, well, we're in trouble. Jan Žižka was well known for fighting in the Hussite Wars. And he's a like I said, a well-renowned figure. He's like the national hero. I really hope that's not him. Probably not, though. He doesn't have an eye patch. Jan Žižka had an eye patch, so maybe I'm wrong.
Hey, sir, hear me out, please.
All right. I'm all ears.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Burgov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends, but there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it.
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I may have the ears of a fox and the eyes of a hawk. I'm nothing like a hare, though.
Well, I've got the nose of a wolf, so watch out. You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through...
One of my things is lit up. What's going on? Damaged arms. Oh, my weapons.
The undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands. There ain't nothing to see here, sir.
That's even more... He sounds suspicious as hell. But we know that already. We know that they're bandits, so... Great. Yes, great. Hans, hurry the fuck up, please. We gotta get out of here.
Unless you've got a thing for chickens, huh? But the prettiest chick ain't here. Are your pockets stuffed with wildflowers? Or how come you smell so nice?
Oh, that's the perfume on me. Thank you for noticing. Where's that? Ah, I see it. Can I hit that? Now I need to pull out my crossbow. Ah. Come on. Aim low, aim low. Ah. Got it. Stop rolling. Okay, well, let it go. Please, Hans, for the love of all that is holy, get your butt out here.
I shouldn't keep Sir Hans waiting so long.
Now back.
Alright, let me just eat something. Nom. 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 Henry of Scarlet's just pulling out random food and eating it like an animal. Yeah, something like that.
Trosky, time to get back in the saddle. Excellent! The mission is fulfilled, and he promised to say. What about you?
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. They're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak. Thank Christ they didn't take you prisoner as well.
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. I swear to... We have to disappear as...
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now.
Yeah, we are out of here.
But it's good I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after it. It was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry.
Of course.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's... Lord Capon.
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Yaramir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Yaramir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
They attacked the fortress at night. They managed to climb the rock in the lower part of the fortress and scale the fortifications. Sir Yaramir and his garrison had no chance.
A bold move, that. But their luck has run out.
The bandits' leader is some nobleman. But that's all.
Of course they lead their...
Sir Yaramir urgently requests that you send a
I will. The news... At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold.
Oh, we're
but
going on the
instead they
offensive.
walked
Nice.
into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his valor in the field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time. There are several losers. You have proved yourself. We caught one of those.
What?
A stroke of luck. More.
And?
It turns out he's a...
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. So they just beat him a little.
Damn.
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get some, if he doesn't sing, because
Oh, you
it
want
is
us to
not
torture a
possible
dude,
that
okay.
they could evade us.
I have a whole list of questions for that scout.
All the instruments you need are right.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir.
I thought you would.
Have you forgotten what they...
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level.
We shall see about. You have already surprised, and if not, nevertheless,
All
something.
right, let's go
I'm
get that
afraid
info.
While you were away, I spent my time...
I heard that the Inquisition is nosing around in Troskowitz.
Well, well. I would love to know what they are looking for here. It is a good thing, you. The best way to judge a noble is by those who serve him. Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartok. So if you want to take your mind off, you will most likely. For you, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, he gave me something from his armory?
I wanted to ask...
What is that? We're down in...
I think I'll...
Off you go.
If it's as you say it is, then you're probably right. And I'm glad you weren't afraid to pipe up.
Well, I was afraid, but doing pointless work struck me as even worse.
What do you think?
Are you talking about...
What else?
What was I supposed... What's more? You know how they say the ends... Like I said.
So go and do something.
Look at it another way. He'll be in...
But you heard...
Look, but if not...
I don't
even know... Us. Come on. Shit.
Well, if we're going to torture someone, I'd rather be convincing rather than torturous, so let's go get cleaned up. Where are the baths? I need a bath. Wait. Nope. Over here.
Good to see you.
What would you like?
I'd like to...
Certainly.
I'd like you to give me...
All right.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent.
There we go. Get cleaned up. My clothes are clean. I'm clean.
Well, that's it for the bath. A shame you can't stay longer.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Lord Bombergov sent me.
If he sent you directly to me, in that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons.
I don't know. One of the best weapons? Just give me a warhammer.
Well, I'm tempted by a warhammer.
An excellent choice against heavy armor. The weapon itself is rather unwieldy, though. Get a shield to go with it, and you'll be
Thanks for the advice.
Having the right, I don't think Lord von Berg...
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your... After all.
I'd like to...
That's no problem.
I'd like to...
The axes, let's get started.
All right, practice makes perfect.
I'd like to...
What would...
Let's
come by another...
Okay, fine. Let me go do the mission then. This way. This will probably be the last thing we do for the night. All right, let's do it.
I've been thinking about that.
And?
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last two get...
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye?
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
My name is Henry. And this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows...
You won't get anything out of him, so take those tongs.
Don't make me do this.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. Now you're going to talk.
I'm not saying...
Is there a man among you...
Istvan. It's been a pleasure.
Where's that band of you? You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
We know it's Nebakov.
What? How could you know?
We were there. How did you manage that?
Old Nabak is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people?
Thanks for being honest.
I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. I know quite well what you are.
Someone must be in charge of everything.
Fuck off!
When I spoke with Lord Nebak, he said you call him Captain. Who's he?
I barely even know him.
Don't lie.
Truly. I just know he's got a nose for good ideas and fears nothing as a soldier. The others call him Jan.
Oh! Fuck. Okay. He's talking about Jan Žižka. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. So let me be a little more in depth here. I mentioned it earlier. Jan Žižka is the national hero of Czechoslovakia. Yeah, he's a Czech hero. He's a national icon. Like, he's the equivalent of George Washington to the United States. He's a big deal. And unlike other famous figures of history, Jan Žižka backed up everything. Jan Žižka never lost a battle. And that's not hyperbole. He never lost. In every battle Jan Žižka fought or was in command of, he always won. He never lost. Ever. He was a master of defensive warfare, a master of hit and run tactics. We are in so much trouble.
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Just tell us what you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ.
Fine. I'll believe you. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
So, hey, Ezekiel. And yes, Grant Kirkhope did do the music for this.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Berghoff wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name! Say the name!
Olda! Semin!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
But we're not gonna tell him.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! There's no point in explaining anything to this...
I'm about to slap your shit with gauntleted hands. Take this.
They were our friends.
You filth.
What? Satisfied now?
Nah, you're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone.
Well, we got what we wanted.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to, you know...
He told us something, didn't he?
That they're based in Nabokov, and some fella called Jan is in charge. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, why? For God's sake!
Do you think the others in the fortress...
I hope they're innocent.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Berghoff trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
I'm not telling him. Here's the deal. I don't want to tell him about Olga and about the Samin family. Not only was Lord Samin kind to us and a good man, but you see, what's going on now, this thing against bandits and mercenaries, is very different than to rebellion. Back in the old days, rebellion would be punished in the most horrific of ways. And that's what scares me. If we basically admit that, yeah, Olga Samin is actually working with these guys to overthrow you and is an open rebellion. The problem is, back in this time period, well, how do I put this? Back in this time period, the sins of the father or the sins of the son were vice versa. So the sins of the son will become the sins of the father. And so by that logic, if we tell Lord Samin about this, or sorry, if we tell Otto von Bergau about this, he's probably going to go and murder everyone at Samin. I can't do that. I won't risk that. Yeah, we're withholding information, but we're not lying. So. But sadly, that will have to be next week. So, hope you're. With that said, we're gonna head out for the night. We are gonna go raid someone, so hang tight. Also, hey Ezekiel, sorry I didn't acknowledge you earlier. I didn't know you were here. So we are gonna go raid someone. Let's see, who can we go raid? All right, I don't know who you are, but
Also,
but I like your model. So we're gonna go say hi. We're gonna go raid someone named the Way of the Watt. I like their cool model. All right, so let's go say hi to the Way of the Watt. Ow. Ow. All right, let's get this raid started. As always, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you had a great time tonight. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. That too. Don't trade your memories for anything. Love you guys. See you.